To what do you owe the resilience of your team, Minkah? To what do you owe that?
I would just say, our will to find ways to win. I think, a lot of teams when they're down the amount of guys that we are, when we have the amount of things going against us that we have had, you see a lot of teams kind of fold and not step up to the plate.
Mm-hmm.
But we've had a lot of young guys, a lot of inexperienced guys come up and step up to the plate. And we got Coach T holding us accountable to the same standard as the players before, and to just the high standard that he holds everybody to, including himself. So there's a combination of our will to keep pushing, keep fighting, even when we're down big, even when we're still in the game, just keep pushing, and also just our leadership at Coach T.
With Coach T, let's talk more about Coach Tomlin. What does he do? What does he say that translates, that does resonate when you need it most? What does he do?
Yeah, I think it's just how we move throughout the week. It's nothing that he says in the moment. You know what I'm saying? It's how we move throughout the week. It's attention to detail. It's communicating on all fronts. It's being transparent. Being open and honest about what we need to work on, and putting it up in front of the team. You know what I'm saying? And saying, hey, look, this is something we need to fix. If you don't get it fixed, you're going to find somebody else that can fix it. You know what I'm saying? And, that puts a chip on people's shoulder and makes them, and humbles them. You know what I'm saying? And he'll do it to anybody. He's done it to me before. He's done it to Ben before. He's done it to TJ before. He does it to anybody. So I think just moments like that. And then just like I said before, just a standard of excellence that he holds everybody to. He's not letting nobody slack in practice. He's not letting nobody, just mope about throughout the day. It's a high energy, attention to detail all throughout the week.
What do you mean he's told you? He's told you, Minkah Fitzpatrick, if you're not going to do the job, we'll find somebody else? He's literally told you that before?
I mean, he said to me, there's a point in the season where I wasn't tackling good enough, you know what I'm saying, earlier this year. And he didn't say those words exactly to me, but, he was getting on me about it and saying, hey, if you don't fix it, you're going to have to, do something to change it up, you know what I'm saying, not put,
right.
Stuff like that. So, like I said, just being open with me, you know what I'm saying. He wasn't saying I want to replace you, but he's saying we got to find something, to fix it.
Well, and Minkah Fitzpatrick here on the Rich Eisen Show. I'm not telling any tales out of school here when I say that Chase Claypool, your teammate, had quite a very long week. I know that sometimes it helps to have a mini bye and have an extra time between games, but for him, I imagine that was an even longer week. Did you say anything to him? Anything, or how did the team either talk to him or rally around him? How would you term it, Minkah Fitzpatrick?
No, I mean, I think we all. The dudes that needed to talk to him. Coach T addressed it as well in a fashion, that I had just mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. You know what I'm saying? We learn from it. We move forward. And it's up to him if he wants to, change and fix, his attention to detail and the way he moves throughout the game. So, we're not a team that's gonna be ragging on a guy or beating him up over something that he did. We all make mistakes, but like I said, we're also gonna hold him accountable and make sure it doesn't happen again.
Do you have any thoughts on the subject of music for practice while we're on the subject matter, Minkah?
Yeah.
No? Do you have any thoughts on that subject?
I don't know. I've been at teams where we had no music. I've been at teams where we had music playing the whole practice. I mean, I think the players determine the energy. Coach T decides to turn it off, and because we just warm up with the music anyway, we don't practice with it.
All right, so it's not totally music free once you get out on the field, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we got a little bit of music in the beginning when we're warming up, and individuals, and then once we start practice, it's no sound.
Was one of those teams that you were on that had music practicing Alabama Crimson Tide football, or
no? He had no music. We had crowd noise.
Okay. All right. Very good. And I want to circle back with Saban in a second. Minkah Fitzpatrick here on the Rich Eisen Show. So what do you think you guys can do this year? I mean, you're still alive. It's really remarkable the number of times where we thought you were down and out, and this AFC just keeps on changing each week, and you with it, it appears. How far do you think that you can go? Minkah, with your opportunity
I
here?
mean, I'm a guy that takes it 1 week at a time. We got a big team in Kansas City. Going out there, playing them. I think they're top of the conference or their division for sure right now. So we got to go out there, play at a high level, compete, and win the game. You know what I'm saying? That's all that we can focus on. We're taking it 1 week at a time.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.